Some guys get a bit resentful because they're like, they've done up the whole yard, spent the whole peas. Even some men have sold their jewellery, pawned their watches and that just to try and make the girl happy. Try and make be alright, innit? Like, yo, it's gonna be alright, I got you. Yeah. Some of them have even done moves or whatever, put their life and freedom at risk just to make sure you got that settee and that TV and that.
When they're ready, just get out. That's the first thing. Get out of my house.
Yo.
He keeps asking when is Daddy coming home.
I lost my child.
I've been single for about 2 years. He just doesn't understand.
Gift of the gab. Share your views. Speak your truths.
Hello and welcome to G.O.T.G. Today's topic of discussion is, should you move in with your girlfriend or your partner or the mother of your child? Obviously we can't cover everyone's ground because every circumstance is different. So we're just gonna chop it up, have a discussion. I've got my friend here, a good friend of mine, Michael. He's gonna give his view. So, Michael, what do you think about it?
See, the question was, should you move in?
Yeah.
Should you move in? I think it all depends on timing, you know. I think it depends on the timing and it depends on like how serious you guys' relationship is. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think you should move in with your partner just because that's your girlfriend. You know, some people think, oh, that's my girl, I'm going to move in with her, but I don't think that's a good enough reason to just move in with someone.
But you see, for me, like when you say, oh, it depends how serious you are with them, because I remember the first time I moved in with my girlfriend, at that time, and it was like, she was very serious about us moving in because it was her premises and it was her flat. It was a big venture for her. Do you understand what I mean? Before we got any further, like, I was fine living at home. I was at my mum's, innit? I was getting fufu every day. I was getting jollof rice. I was getting wache. I was getting everything that I wanted at home, innit? Do you get what I mean? I was a mummy's boy. So I was all right. There was no rush or urgency for me to move.
Yeah.
But do you know what the funny thing is? For whichever reason, love, sentiment, or even the panyang, I took that leap of faith, innit? And I did move even with her. I don't know if I serious. She was definitely serious, boy, because it's like, yo, got my place, I'm going to move and whatever. So I did it, man. I went for it, innit? Because as it's been told, certain times, certain ages, time for you to spread your wings and go, innit?
Yeah. So that goes under timing, innit, right?
Yeah, it does go under timing. It does fit under timing. But whose timing though, bro? That's the problem. That you understand what I mean? Yeah. Because like for me, in my reality, like when I did go, so we did go, and then obviously certain things were needed. Yeah. Like fridge, cooker, washing machine, and depending on what school of thought you are, you get me? The onus may lie on the man. Do you understand what I mean? I don't know, like, do you get me? Because they can't need all these things and you got your hands in your pocket.
No, of course not.
Do you get me?
Remember, you're moving into their yard, you know that?
Come on, bro.
It says our house, but you know what that means, my guy.
But we find that out later. So like, the fridge, cooker, washing machine, and we got all that. But one thing that was special to me and sentimental to me about moving in is was the bed. Cause I'm telling you, man, if you see this bed we got here, me, as big as I am, I could have done backflips on it.
What are you saying?
Massive
Have you
bed,
seen
bro.
Shaquille O'Neal's bed? Have you seen that bed?
Cause it ain't like that. It's not like that. But we're getting there in the same kind of neighborhood, bro. It was a championship bed, bro. Yeah. So we got the bed and all that and all this and all, like it was all right for bro. I think it was all right for about like maybe 7 weeks.
What do you mean, the bed? Or just...
Boy, that bed's still probably there. Bro, no. I mean, us moving in and living together, bro, man, was all right for about 7 weeks, bro. And then we just started having, like, issues, bro.
Yeah. What were they different from... Obviously, there were different issues from when you lot weren't moving in, though, innit?
Bro, there were different issues because these issues... She was making it apparent that, yo, this is my house.
You
know where I'm coming from? Like, yo, this is mine. All this.
What you do? Where you going?
Yeah. Like, it was like, but when we were getting the bed, the cooker, and the washing machine, it was us and ours.
Yes, for real.
I just didn't get it, bro. And like, if I'm honest, like, that house made my peas go low, bro. Like, it was like, I didn't even see it like that. I thought that us were gonna do this thing. I invested in that, bro. So like, I'm invested in it. Nah, my peas ain't there.
Yeah.
Like they were. They're just not there, innit? They're gone. And this investment that I thought was an investment for us or for the future or whatever.
Yeah.
Now I've been showed she's the sole trader in this, cuz, you know what I mean? Cuz.
Yeah.
So I just don't know, bro, man. It just got to the time, like, bro, the first ever time I heard it, cuz, like, I can't remember what happened. We got into, like, I think she was being a bit fruity, a bit moody,
Yeah.
and a bit, flash. She was moving in it with this swag.
What you say? You was being too comfortable, yeah.
I guess so, bro.
That's
She
what
let
it
me know,
sounds
nigga,
like.
cuz, maybe I was in it. Maybe opening the fridge.
You open the fridge too
Too
much.
many times, yeah. But I thought, if
You
I
thought it was
bought
ours.
it,
You thought it was
if I
ours.
bought it, you know what I mean? Yo, I can remember it like it was yesterday. Got into an argument, and you know what? You need to get out of my house. Cause I nearly had a stroke. I was like, what? No, you get out of my house. Get out of my house. Cause the way she said it, and like the hand movements, face gestures, everything, man, get out of my house. Cause I was like, I started stuttering, malfunctioning, bro, cause I didn't know. It's like, no, you need to get out of my house, get out of my house. And I was like, trying to talk, and it was like, get out of my house, get out of my house, get out of my house. Cause she turned into Pavarotti, hitting them opera notes. Yeah. But I'm like, I have to go before someone calls the police, cuz, man.
But you know what it is, yeah? The thing is, that's what I mean by like, do you know what? But that's something that you can't be prepared for, you know?
How can you prepare for that?
That's something that you just, I'm not going to lie to you, that's something that you can't say to
Bro,
yourself.
when we went to get the stuff, we were holding hands,
of course,
bro.
Man.
You know, like a movie, bro. Pointing like this, so what do you think of this? What do you think of this? Kiki.
Yeah.
Laughing. Of course it's funny.
Yeah, it's when you fix up the yard, once everything is done, then that's when the problems start. You know, that's when the problems start. It's when everything's done.
Finished.
Yeah, when everything's finished, that's when the problems start.
If there's no setting, no
it's
TV,
because you would think that the problems will start before, innit?
Nah, but the funny thing is, when there's a problem, it's us. When you've conquered that problem, bro. Because you know what Jesse Jackson said, you're only useful for as long as you're necessary. When you are no longer necessary, you're no longer useful.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you understand what I mean? And that's like, if people don't understand what that means, like this scenario I'm giving you is a prime example of what that means, bro. It's like, I just weren't needed no more. And it's like, bro, I never ever heard, maybe if I saw it on television, but I wasn't really a partaker in TV that much. I never ever heard someone say to someone, get out of my house, and you know what, to be fair, I didn't get it, man. And
especially like this is somebody that you love.
I loved her, bro. Of course I loved her, bro, man. Like, and for me, when I love someone, because everyone's got their own definition of love, you put them before yourself. So, bro, maybe even that piece that I spent, I wasn't even ready for that, bro. But I made it happen.
Exactly.
And
low key, you're not really thinking about it too much as well.
You're not, bro, man. You're
you
not.
know what I'm saying? Because you think it's ours, isn't it?
It's ours. So then now, what's happened to me now? I've like gone back to my mum's house, in it now, cuz, man, and with a big gun on my skull bag, bruv, man. Imagine that, bruv, man. It's just, for her, it's just get out. For me, it's a tutorial of embarrassment, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's like, you know what I mean? Because you've got neighbours, everyone's looking at you, bro, man. And
he's back.
He's back.
I told you.
I've come with a big gun on my skull bag, on my back, and like, my stepdad's pretending, like, I rate him for it still. I've got love for that. I've got love for that guy. What? He's pretending he can't even see it. He's like, oh, you okay? Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm good. Yeah. Just go into my room. No problem. Yeah. Brother say he's good. I know that guy for my mum. He's like, yo.
Yeah. My man's back.
You know, he's back.
I told you.
Yeah. So like, my mum's come home and they're whispering in it. And like, I don't know, my mum plucks up the courage and she says, so what happened? I'm like, mum, we got into an argument. She kicked me out. She's like, don't worry. Told my dad now, innit? Like, because obviously I weren't living with my dad, And obviously I'm telling my dad about the stuff we bought, innit? Yeah. So like, my dad's like, it happened, son. But you know what he said to me?
What?
How big was that bed again? Cuz
That's
my
mad.
dad started cutting
Yeah,
me,
he's getting into it.
someone else is gonna enjoy her in that bed. Where,
Do you know what it is? Because you know
man.
what it is, yeah? I think like, see that's with me. I think that it's like now I should say, because obviously we've all been there, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I would say that try and have your own place or try and have a backup. Do you know what I'm coming from? Moving in with your partner, moving in with your girl. I'm not gonna lie, it's like one of the biggest decisions. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of the hardest things to make. Like people don't really take it in. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they just think like, yo, do you know what? I love this girl. Like you said, what was the things that you said? The sex. You're thinking about the sex. You're thinking about all those things there. You're just thinking, yeah, this is what's gonna happen all day long. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So it's one of those things that you definitely got to think about properly. Like, and as a man, I feel like in low key, you should always try and have your own joint. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
And do you know what I'm gonna say? Like, it's gonna sound sad. Like, as a man, like, and you know what? Who am I to give men advice here?
Yeah.
But like, bro, as a man, don't lead with your heart, bro. You have to do the sensible thing, because if it was by my heart, I'll do the same thing again. Because this is just one of many stories, bro. I've been through it. Maybe you've been through it. A lot of my friends have been through it. And even, you know what? When I went through it, I didn't understand it. So I couldn't really, sometimes we speak to certain people that are older than us or have been through it and try and get like certain
better understanding
of it. Bro, and it just so happens, one of my friends went through the same thing, and he said that she took his car, changed the logbook over. This was his baby mother, innit? So it's a bit more understandable. And she kicked him out of his house. And he said something that really like hit my heart, bro, man. And he said to me, bro, like, I moved in with her, my mum ain't there, my dad ain't there, I got no one. And the worst thing is, yeah, I would never do that to her. And I was like, wow.
And let me ask you something. Sorry to cut you off, my brother. Let me ask you something. See that, yeah? Does that just mean that you don't know the person at all then, fam?
Bro, sometimes we don't even know ourselves. So how can we know someone else?
Yeah, it's true. That's
and you know what? To be fair, like what I went through, the heartbreak and everything that I went through in regards to that. But yo, it went over. I did go back. You know, we always go back and we resolve it. But the heartache and whatever I went through in regards to that, bro, I would never take that back. And for that, I still got love for her. Do you get where I'm coming from? Because she allowed me to become a man. Because maybe that's one of the reasons why she told me to get out anyway. Because I was like a kid then, bro, man. I was a big kid, bro, man. A big baby, bro, man. But
she opening the fridge too much, bro.
Yeah, man. You know me and food, bro. But you know what it is? It's crazy. But then when we resolve things, bro, what I found is an insult. She wanted me to be that guy again, like from the guy she kicked out. I'm like, it'll be that guy's gone, man. I can't be that guy again, man.
I swear down, the worst is when they feel like you don't have nowhere else to go, bro.
Bro,
that one there, bro, man.
Cause I remember like I got kicked out again, bro. Oh, bro, this time I didn't have no peas, bro. So I had to carry my stuff on a gun and my skull. She like, you know what? She waited till 2 a.m. and the buses weren't running.
Oh shit.
I will not cry, I'm a man. Cause she waited till 2 a.m, started hitting them high notes again. Get out of my house.
Get out.
Cause there was one old man that was a friend of my dad's, innit, bro. I had to carry my stuff to his yard, innit, bro, When I carried my stuff to his yard, I had to sleep on his chair, innit, bro, man. And my man's about 70, 80. He used to urinate on the settee, bro.
Fuck.
Cause I've been there, bro, man. Like, you know what I mean? These are the kind of things that people, some of my friends, you didn't know about that story,
I didn't know.
I'm sharing it with people on YouTube. So who are they to judge me? They don't know what I've been. They don't know my struggles or whatever. I'm sleeping on that, bro, man. Even before I even got there, cuz, it's raining. And I'm crying, cuz, and the rain's hiding my tears, bro.
Fucking hell, bro.
Bro, oh, man, I was drawn. What?
Ray J.
I don't even know about that. But yeah, whoever.
Yeah.
Cuz, man, it went nice.
So what would you say then? Would you say that is what would you say about moving in then? Like, what's your view on it then?
Cool, let me finish.
Okay, cool.
So then after that, I'm like, I ain't going through this no more.
Yeah, no more.
No more. Like, I gotta sort out my shit.
Yeah.
So then what did I do? I went and sorted out my own place, got my own place. Then when I sorted out my own place, me and again, this is gonna be third time, you know. Do you know what she said to me? Oh yeah, we get back together. I'm like, I got my own place now.
Yeah.
Do you know what she said to me?
What?
You don't need it.
You don't need it.
You don't need it, man.
Waste of money.
Wait, cause was you there?
I've been there. I've been there.
You don't need it. It's a waste of money. We could put that money in this pot. So I said, so what should I do? Tell him I don't want it. Yeah, I just wanted to hear. He said, yeah, tell her you don't want it. Cause yo, it was so messed up that Mars even called me.
Yeah.
What are you wasting money for? You don't need it. I'm like, yo, Ma, like where were you? I didn't say this to her, but I'm like, yo, where were you when I was walking in the street with my gun and my skull bag?
In the rain, exactly.
And I said to them, yeah, I'll tell them I don't want it. I told them that, but cause that wasn't happening, bro, man.
No way.
But then when we had any court altercation or any problems or whatever,
She will change.
bro, this time because I'm waiting for the get out, before I hear the get out, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Now, guess what she used to say?
What?
You're running away. Bro, so...
You're not trying to grow. This is
You're
our
not
relationship.
invested.
You're not invested.
You're not invested. It's not us.
This is not us.
It's all about you. You're a boy. You're childish. Cuz even now, they want to block the door to stop you from going out.
Don't go.
Why did you not tell me not to go when it was 2 o'clock in the morning or where I didn't have that slept in that? Cuz, man.
Do you know she wanted it's that big bed? She wanted it all to herself, man.
Oh, boy.
She wanted that big bed all to herself.
I'm telling you, bro. So what would I say to people? Like, yo, like, I'm not trying to say I don't believe in love. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is love is not enough. Like, love don't pay the bills. Love don't save you from embarrassment. Just because you love someone, and she probably even loved me, don't mean it's gonna work.
Of course.
Bro, you just gotta make sure, if as a man, I can't even say as a man or whatever, just like, make sure you do what's sensible, innit?
Yeah.
Ask some advice, innit? Here's some stories, innit? Because good people learn from their experience, and they say great people learn from others, innit? Because no matter what happens, at the end of the day, no matter how much you love someone, man, you're gonna have arguments.
Yeah.
Like, I'm Ghanaian, innit? They've got a saying, innit? I'm gonna translate that to you. What it means is your teeth and your tongue even fight. So, and they help each other with you digesting food. So if they even fight, you can fight with anybody, whether it be a friend, a foe, or family, or whatever. So just prepare for those kind of such occasions, innit, bro, man?
So let me ask you, bro. Let me ask you something. So you're in a relationship. Obviously, you've been with your partner for a while, and I think moving in with your partner is like one of the stages in a serious relationship, right? That's what people say, right? Like,
of course,
you know, obviously if you're trying to start a family and you're trying to be together and stuff like that, right? So that's one of the things that you would do to move in together, right? So is it one of those things that you would say, like, you could do it but still have a little backup, or still try and have your place, or just don't do it at all, or like,
bro,
or does it just depend on the situation?
It's one of them tough ones.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Because they say to get the best out of a relationship, you need to go in there and be naive, not with the past energy or the bad experiences that you had in the past. And like, say that girl's name was Samantha. I can't blame Jenny for what Samantha did, because Jenny may not do that.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? But what I'm just trying to say is, like, look, for instance, like this way, when you're driving your car and you get a puncture or a puncture in your tire, you don't plan for that.
No.
But then hopefully you've got money so you can pay for that if it's such as something does occur, innit? So just put yourself in a position where, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Like, in this day and age where we've got so much technology and we've got so much experiences to read by and so much friends and fathers and uncles and that, I don't think we should be putting ourselves in a vulnerable position.
So we're not saying that you shouldn't.
But just do it the right way.
Just do it the right way,
Because
if you are trying to be serious, and you do want a family, you want to do all of that, then, you know, it's something that you know it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to eventually one day be together and live in the same house, because sometimes that's another thing as well that tests your relationship, because you think you got the best relationship, you think all of that until you move in with somebody, then you really see for yourself if this is what it is, because that's another thing that is some people don't think about. You get what I'm coming from.
You don't know no one.
You don't know
really
no one
live with
until you
them.
really live with them. Because even our parents, I'm sure our parents say that about us as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
yeah,
do
yeah.
you know what? To be fair, like my hat goes out to my mum because sometimes when I used to complain about my ex, I'd be like, "Yo, ma, she's like this, she's like this." My mum would be like, "You see, you think you're
easy to live with." Yes,
yeah.
I heard that one.
She used to tell
You're
me
easy
that
to
I'm
live
not
with.
easy to live
Yeah,
with, and
yeah,
it used to
yeah.
make me be like, "Yo, maybe I'll keep quiet, innit? Or maybe I'll just swallow that pill with this one, innit?"
Yeah.
It's like that, but I'm just like, yo, because some guys don't come back from that. Some guys get a bit resentful because they're like, they've done up the whole yard, spent their whole peas. Even some men have sold their jewelry, pawned their watches and that just to try and make
the girl happy.
try and make be alright, innit?
Yeah.
Like, yo, it's gonna be alright. I got you.
Yeah.
Some of them have even done moves
Yeah.
or whatever, put their life and freedom at risk just to
then
make sure you got that settee and that TV and that.
when they're ready, just get out. That's the first thing. Get out of my house.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's like, yo, and the funny thing is, it's a weak thing to say, innit? Get out. That means you don't want to compromise no more. And sometimes sustaining your household, whether they've got kids with you or not, has broken that person, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But don't, if you flip it on the other side, right? Some guys fix up the yard, do all of them things there, and they start thinking that I did this now, so I can do this as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's a flip side because I feel like it should it's like you should understand. You might be able to. You should kind of understand how she feels about certain things. So
of course,
do you know what I'm saying? So you can't just say, oh, because I bought this and I fixed this up and I've done the floor and I've done rare. I can do what I want to do or say what I want to say because sometimes that's what some brothers do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So some girls do get pushed to that point where they're like, bruv, just get out of the yard now, man.
And again, some guys haven't got a stable income.
Yeah.
So it's like they manage to get this and get that, and then they can't contribute to anything else.
Exactly. There you go.
And then it's like you just start looking. They just start looking at you like, yo, man, you just get put off by you because you ain't bringing nothing to the table.
Exactly.
You've done what you've done. That's fair enough, but that's history now. I get that. But you know what? There's certain, like me, I've heard certain stories of even pros and for against, innit? Like even one of our brethren, innit? He's like, it's her house.
Yeah.
He wants the house to be a certain colour.
Yeah.
She like, yo, I don't want that colour.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm paying, so I'm picking the colour.
No, you can't do that.
And we're like, yo, you can't do that, bro. And he's like, because you're laughing because you know we were talking.
You can't do that.
I'm like, bro, you can't do that.
Nah.
He's like, why? It's my money. She wants to do it. She should use her money. And I'm like, bro, you know, even my house that's got nothing to do with a woman, if I'm seeing someone, they can even have input in the colour.
Of course.
Because that's like the kind of girly things that they know about
Exactly, but this is her house, bro.
Yo, bro, and he's like, yo, because he's paying for it, he's picking the colour.
Yeah.
And it's like, I spoke to him until the cars came home. He still didn't get it, bro. He wasn't trying to hear what I was trying to hear. But then again, like, so I don't know, man.
But yeah, you're right. It's still because some people think that's what it is, isn't it? It's like once I've got the money, I can have a say so and I can say what I want to say and do.
There you go.
Doesn't always work like that. Money doesn't always work like that.
Money don't answer all things, does it?
No, you're right.
Money's just part of the equation, bro. Someone don't like you or they don't want you. They don't want you.
That's it. Simple.
Like, you can give a girl, you can be with a girl and give her everything, cuz, man. And then there'll be a guy just taking her to the chicken and chip shop, bro. I'm telling you, if that's the guy that clicks for her, he clicks for her, bro, man. You know, the heart wants what the heart wants.
Like, look at that Kanye West and Kim Kardashian situation still.
You see, with that one, I can't really comment on that because what's real, what's fake, what's animated, and what's for publicity. I don't really know.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? My man's a billionaire. The other brother is just a comedian. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, but Kim Kardashian in herself, she's got money in it.
Yeah, real talk.
So money ain't gonna be. You know, when you get to a certain level,
money's not the issue.
Money's not the issue. Her case is she wants someone to spend more time with her.
I guess so. Yeah.
I guess that's another topic for another time, isn't it?
Yeah, real talks. Yeah.
But like for me now, I'm just thinking like it's one of them ones, isn't it? So. What would your end result be like? What would you say with the things that you've experienced?
Like, with what I've experienced, right? I feel like there's pros and cons to it, right? With moving in with your partner, innit? I would say yes, innit? Me personally, I would say yes, especially if it's somebody that you love, you care about, and you wanna start a future, you wanna build something serious. I feel like that's one of the things you have to do, and you have to be in each other's space. You have to move in together, so you get to learn. You learn more about the person. You know what their flaws. You get to learn what they like and don't like, and all of them things there. But like one of the things that we touched on was having a backup. Do you get what I'm coming from? Like having something, like not just putting all your eggs in one basket. Should I say? Do you know what I'm saying? Not putting all of your eggs in one basket. Like you don't want to be. See that get out situation, right? You don't want to be that guy that gets told to get out, and you're just lost. You see, like you said, you felt like you almost had a heart attack, bro.
Stroke.
A stroke, yeah. You don't want to be in that situation, do you know what I'm saying? And I know certain guys that are, God forbid, I know certain guys that are like, you know, girls just, you know what, my mum used to say this to me, right? My mum used to say, a woman will do so well to get you, and then she'll do so well to break you at the same time, fam.
Tell me, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those ones where like, you do have to learn from other people. You do have to speak to people about it as well. You know, and just don't base everything on love, because love doesn't pay the bills.
Exactly.
It doesn't fix all situations. You've got to use your mind, you know what I'm saying? But experience it. Everyone should experience it. I think everyone should, do you know what I'm saying? Everyone should experience that whole moving in with your partner, because it's not all bad. It's not always all bad.
No, it's not all bad. Like, I like she showed me how to cook and stuff.
Yeah,
things
see,
like that. It weren't all
things
bad.
like that. It's not
and
all
we
bad.
did occasionally. We did experiment on the bed. We had some good time.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I'm saying?
But for me, like when I hear that word love, like that's not enough for me, because love never loved me.
There you go.
Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like anytime I like, and I don't want to sound like, you know what, you can say what you want. I sound like I'm heartbroken or whatever, what have you. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But who are you to judge? But at the end of the day, love is not enough for me, bro, man. I'm saying like a lot of people are in abusive relationships because they love such a person. Oh, I love him. Oh, why don't you leave him? Oh, I love him. Some people are in drug abuse because they love. Love ain't really the answer to all things, innit? Be a bit more calculated. And
Don't get twisted. There's certain brothers out there that if you ask them this question, they'll say, fuck no. I ain't moving in with no one, bruv. Nah. See, everyone's got a whole different experience, man. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Some people say, nah, bro, I ain't moving in with no chick, whatever it is, stuff like that. But each their own, man. I don't know, man. Honestly, I just feel like, I said my point in. I feel like you kind of got experience that if that's what you want. Do you know what I'm saying? But listen, don't just be moving with somebody that you just met, though, man. Come on, man. That's a whole nother situation. Do you know what I'm saying?
But you know, I can't even say that because it could work.
Yeah.
Bro, if you meet someone and their world's been full of effery and that, and they ain't really got nowhere, and they met a guy and they want to put all their cards on the table, and you put all it could work. Do you know the funny thing is, what I'm trying to say is...
No, I don't want to cut you off, I'm sorry. One thing, before I forget, right? See that buying things for the yard and fixing up the house and all of that?
Yeah.
What would you say? Would you say that's something that we should go halves on?
No, I don't think you can be... Because see me, even though I said love never loved me...
Yeah.
Like, I was told by someone, and I only understand it now, that love is not a calculated act. So if you love someone, you ain't going to be able to say, oh, let's go halves, let's not go halves. You're going to do what's inside you.
Okay.
Do you get where I'm coming from? But that's if you lead by love, innit? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Yo, I can't do that no more.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can still be a reasonably pleasant person without leading with my heart, bro, man. Like, just look at me, bro, man. This thick old beard and this big head, bro, man, I'll be leading with, like, I can't do that no more.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yo, they need you for that.
What?
They need someone like you for that.
What, to be doing paying the bills and that?
No, you can lead with your heart. I can't do that.
Nah, man, no, you're right. What you're saying makes sense. You have to use your mind.
And pulled, broken, and spun around because of love. And like, yo, like, I just don't... I would
Did you call me Romeo, bro?
Yeah, Romeo. You know he likes that, innit? Yeah.
I'm far from Romeo, guys.
But it's like that. So, like, for me, it's just, I'm just like, yo, do what you're gonna do. Love them, but love yourself if you're gonna love anybody, man. Be like, as a human being, so far as we're human, we're weak. And anyone that's weak can let you down. I'm not saying like go there on one day she's gonna, just know like if it happens, yo, I got my Mars, I got that room there.
Yeah.
Or I can't spend all this money because I ain't got that. I'm gonna have much money left. And sometimes you have to talk. Tell her, yo, if I spend this dough on this, I ain't gonna have no money left. And she loves you as much as you love her. She's gonna be like, no, there'll be another way.
Yeah, real talk.
Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, because I heard somewhere that if someone loves you, they will love you loving yourself.
Ooh,
do you understand where I'm coming from, bro?
That's beautiful, yeah.